So for more on the importance of World Read Aloud Day, we're joined by the coordinator of the National Reading Coalition, Nkuna, from our Nelspruit studios. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Bailey. It's good to hear from you. So you visited 3 schools today where you had read aloud sessions, colouring sessions and creative writing competitions, I understand. Tell us more.
Yeah, we visited 3 schools in Mpumalanga, Shishila, Taiza, and Mpopi Primary School. And this is the aim of this activity was to promote reading, get learners to read, and get learners to read for meaning. More importantly, we conducted this activity through sharing a story to learners, reading a story aloud to learners and get them to understand the story for meaning by engaging them in activities such as coloring and also writing competitions.
I heard you speak about being able to read with meaning. Is this part of what the president once alluded to in calling to have basically every 10-year-old being able to read with meaning?
Definitely. In the State of Nation address and in the recent DBE Lekgotla, the president emphasized on getting our 10-year-old children to read for meaning by the end of 2030. So this is an activity which we cannot wait. We have to start doing something. Yeah. And during this World Read Aloud Day, we went out as an organization to get learners to embark on this exercise, to start exciting them about reading, getting them to read, tell them stories, and challenge them to read more.
So how has this helped young people to get excited about books and reading? You know, we're often criticized as a nation that doesn't read books. How has it got young people, you know, to get excited about coloring in and reading books with that meaning?
It's important that we get our learners at that level to start coloring because they are able to relate to objects that they see and even pictures that they see. It is easy for them to tell a story on a picture which they see, which is familiar to them, rather than bringing something that is foreign, which they will not be able to comprehend. So we felt these activities that we've done today are more important to get learners excited, come down to their level in terms of what they are doing at school, but more importantly, that do they understand what they are up to? Are they able to tell a story out of a picture? So that was one of the main objectives of our intervention today.
Yeah, but surely it's got to extend beyond just today. I also understand that you're headed to the Northwest and Limpopo as well to use the very same inspiration there.
Definitely, and the main objective for that is that we're trying to change the attitude of people, the public, that reading is only something that is confined in the schooling system. That is wrong. What you need to do, and we need to know, is that all South Africans, whether we are at school, you have a responsibility of encouraging and motivating a child to read. If you are, whether you're a church leader, we are a traditional leader, or any a representative from any structure within a community, you have a responsibility to assist in getting learners to read for meaning. So this is everybody's enterprise. It's not just something that has to be done by teachers and principals at school, but all of us, we need to embark on this movement by getting our learners to read for meaning, because it is out of this exercise where we're going to get learners to think critically, to apply their minds, and even to do well in their studies, because if they read something or questions that they do not understand, what do you expect at the end of the day?
So how do we get communities more involved, you know, in these various communities, whether it's through small libraries where, you know, children can at any given moment sit and read instead of just wandering around with little to do?
We have dedicated men and women in every community of South Africa.
Yeah.
There are volunteers that can do this job for us. And by volunteers, I'm talking about people who are no longer in the schooling system.
Yeah.
Our retired professionals, they have a role to play. Structured like churches have Sunday schools, and those are some of the structures that you can tap into and to get learners to read for meaning. What is it that kids can do at a Sunday school? The Sunday school teacher can read a story to them. It can be a Bible story. The Sunday school teacher can also get learners to read books for meaning. Also, there are other structures like within communities that we can tap into, where we have community imbizos, where traditional leaders are involved. We need to tap into that. Structures like clinic. If you are a mother, you're taking your child to a clinic, there must be a reading corner in a clinic somewhere where you can read a story to your child, or can get a child to read a story for himself or himself.
You know what I would have appreciated, Bailey, is if you brought one of those young learners to come and read aloud for us here on the program. But I do understand it's way past their bedtime. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. The coordinator of the National Reading Coalition, Nkuna, joining us live from our Nelspruit studio.